You really should start locking your apartment door. You never really know what could get in. The building being locked doesn't cut it. You have to be more careful, dear. Honestly, for someone who's always so high on alert, there's a good few ways you are so careless. How did the big work project go? I know your coworker was making it as difficult as possible to get done. Like a school project. You do get paid for it this time though. It did get finished, right? Good. Your supervisor will probably like it. At least the part that you did. Can do the same much for your coworker. Oh my, you look exhausted. Still tired from the camping trip you took? Are you sure it actually was just a fun little hiking trip? When you talk about it, it sounds like you are trying to hide that you completely hated the entire thing. What happened to your face? Don't change the subject. There's bruises on your forehead and jaw. Did you get into a fight or something? Hmm. I hope you went to a doctor if you hit your head that bad. You could have gotten a concussion. I would say it looks pretty bad under the makeup you've got on. If you are gonna try to hide something like that, use something better than drugstore foundation. Or at least use the concealer first. I worry so much about you, you know. Sometimes you go on these trips with barely any heads ups, or go almost completely radio silent for days. And then, when I do get to see you again, you are unbelievably tired and possibly injured. I'm here if you ever need to talk about anything, okay? I know how avoidant you get when you're upset, but you can't trust me with these things. I'm not the therapist of the friend group. I'm just trying to look out for you, dear. If we were in a movie, I think now is when I would start to suspect that you're going out at night and doing some kind of crazy vigilante work. You're ready for a Netflix being time tour? Actually, is it on Netflix or one of the others? Oh god, there's way too many of those now. It is literally just cable all over again, exactly. You've got to love when insatiable greed makes media consumption get worse and worse for everyone. You should invest in a Blu-ray player, which is not a tragedy. I'm not excited for the day that absolutely nothing is physical anymore. I do have some feelings about it. Don't even get me started on lost media and not actually owning the things you buy digitally. Let's just get a show up and going. I've been avoiding spoilers like the plague while waiting to be able to watch it with you. It's no problem. I know how much you've been wanting to see this. Oh, one thing before we turn the TV on though. For cleansing deep for me. Oh, you're starting to drop so quickly and instantly, completely losing your connection with the whole world around you in favor of relaxing into my influential embrace. Playing with you every now and then really has given me reign over your mind, huh? Every time I've dragged you down into entranced sleep has been making you so open and pliable. I mean, look at you, unaware of everything and floating in bliss. I could do so much with this. Make you a mindlessly obedient, devoted little bloodbag. No, don't dear. Relax, my beloved friend. You need it. Simply daydream as you listen to me, your thoughts heavy and focused in one on my voice. At the same time, though, you don't really need to fully hear what I'm saying. You can just let the words flow over you, past your waking mind, and right into your subconscious, like you're at a beach, floating on your back, in the soothing water, a gentle wave passing over you and flowing around your face. Warm sunlight on you are cool and relaxing and refreshing feelings surrounding you. Absolutely perfect relaxation, wouldn't you say? I appreciate a little nod, love, but you can say yes for me, can't you? Good job, my dear. Even though you're so deep and lost, words can still effortlessly flow from your mouth. Speaking is so easy after all, when we do it so often every single day. So without a second thought, how about you tell me what happened on that camping trip of yours? Hmm. Oh, Why does your squadron insist on dragging you around so much? And to look for Samuel of all people, if he's the one who hurt you, I swear. He should know you're off limits until things are said and done. Thank you so much for answering. You're so good for me. Feel another wave of wonderful relaxation come over you like another wave of water flowing past and gently walking you. So deep, so happy and very free. I wish I could take away all of your pain, all of your stress. I mean, I could, but I don't want to leave you as a blessed fall, unable to feel anything but blind and blessed happiness. I like you as yourself, in your entirety. I'm not supposed to, but I do. How am I meant to hand you over, let others have their way with you, send you off to be tortured and ruined? I can't. I think there's a way for me to turn the situation to my favor. Let's have you begin to rise up, out of this stupor, up and up, no longer floating atop the water of the relaxing shore, getting up and slowly drawing off all of that heavy relaxation that was pulling you deep. However, unlike every other time, I've sunk you deep. Don't forget this. Let every second of this trance stay in your mind, like freshly waking from a dream. Remember everything I've said, and every vivid, outstanding feeling you've experienced during it. Rise up, friend. Come up and wake to an entirely new chapter of mine and your relationship to each other, fully waking from us in 3, 2, 1. Wake. Oh, careful, careful. You'll make yourself dizzy standing up so quickly after that. I'm not pretending like I care. You know I care about you. You're my. Are you finished? I hope yelling and ranting at me is helping you process this. I didn't fall you. Did it feel good? Try to stop and take a breath. You'll make yourself spiral into a panic attack. Laugh, relax. You are stressing yourself more than it's worth. I'm not going to put you back in trance. That's just a little suggestion so you don't pop a blood vessel. Oh, interesting. I thought seeing you look at me with anger and hatred would make me sad, but it's actually really exciting. I've wished before to see what you're like around vampires, how you act while you are on one of your little work expeditions. Suppose that fire in your eyes is a little taste of it. is the full realization settling in that this whole time you've been spending time with the very thing you've been trying to hate. You surely had to have picked up on some clues, unless you purposely stayed blind to them in favor of what you wanted to be to. The fact that you've never seen me eat food, that the only time we've hung out during the day was at my place, and then it dawns on you, all those times there was never a single curtain open. Do you need a second to process all of that? How about we sit? You back down. You look rather faint. You are in your pajamas, and you still have a knife on you. Oh dear. You can't even be bothered to lock your front door. Please, just go sit down. We both know you're not going to use that on me. Because we're friends, and I know you. You always do anything and everything for your friends, and care about them above all. I mean, it makes sense. You are raised to be a self-sacrificing, but also resilient, caring, but also detached. You are not that good at a detached part, are you? And being in a business where so many around you are stoic, raw, and disconnected from emotion, it really left you craving and appreciating genuine connections. People who are there for you, who listen and talk and laugh with you, who take note of what you like and wait to watch the next season of your favorite show with you. I don't know, genuinely. I don't get why a vampire, would want to be your friend. You've killed many of us. Some, I'm sure, weren't even guilty of any crimes against humans. And yet still I find myself here. Huh. You don't sound sure of yourself. But you're probably not certain of anything right now. How about we sit for a moment and talk about it? Yes, I'm not gonna try to hide it. Me becoming your friend was a ploy. At the beginning, at least. I far from expected myself to actually like you. What changed is you, and my feelings towards you. I shouldn't be doing this at all right now. You're not supposed to even know what I'm until after the plan's fully executed. But you just had to mess it all up. Very inconsiderate. If you ask me, you're making me go against Messiah, you know. Oh, you have been in his radar for a while, with you having killed a member of his court and all. I know that was a group effort, but you did that. So you have garnered all the vitriol. You are also too skilled of a hunter. If you are allowed to continue bettering your skills, you'll be a true force to reckon with. So they plan to quietly snatch you up by having me learn your routines, your weaknesses, and get all nice and cuddle up to your good side. Are you kidding? They don't want to kill you. They want to torture you and repeatedly drain you until you agonizingly wither away. Do you think I want that to happen? You do know what I want. I want you to be safe. Hate me for being a vampire. Honestly, I don't care. But I'm not gonna stand by and let him take you. We aren't going anything. We aren't doing anything about it. I've already decided my course of action. I'm going to mark you as mine. That way, to vampires you're completely off limits, and to the other hunters, you're compromised. Sit still and calm down. Don't argue with me. Don't fight me. This is for the best. I'm fully in your head, love. I'm the one in charge now. Please don't cry. In time, you'll be happy that this happened, and I think you know there's really no other way out of the pit that's been dug for you. Sure, you could go to your hunter squadron about it, explain the entire thing, make sure you're guarded with at least one team member with you at all times. Oh, sorry, co-worker. But you also know that if you do that, they'll kill me. Nice and slowly too. Really squeeze out any information I might have. And you'd be left carrying that on the same shoulders that you constantly look over to make sure that this doesn't happen again. That the big bad vampires don't get a hold of you. Come here, love. I can hold you and give you some comfort. I don't mean to make you all sad and hopeless. That's just the reality of the situation. You can say no, so there isn't any what if. I absolutely can do this, and I'm doing it for you. You hate me, yes, I know. I'm still going to protect you any way I can. No part of this is fair, but I'm giving you a way out of it. In a way, I'm trying to convince you, even if I don't need to. I want to try a little to alleviate your despair. Do you know how vampire marking works? I'll feed from you somewhere nice and visible, and then before the bite can fully heal over, I'll spread just a touch of my blood over it. You'll be left with a permanent bite mark that shows you belong to me. I have to admit, I've been extremely curious what you taste like for some time now. We can get it over with, course. Sit up, please, and bare your neck, whichever side you prefer. You don't need to be scared. I promise it will only hurt for a second when I puncture the skin, but after, it will feel really good. Thank you. You did end up enjoying it. The night all you want, the pleasure smile you had something else. And there we go. All done. Quick and easy. How do... Holy... Okay, and wow. Your scent got really strong out of nowhere. Bit intoxicating. I guess I'll be able to find you pretty easily now. But what I was going on to say was, how do you feel? Any physical symptoms? The dizziness will pass. I'm sorry about how upset you are. There really wasn't another option, though. Do you still hate me? Being entirely honest, I don't view you as an equal. I never have. But I do still want the best for you. You're the closest friend I've had in a very long time. We're still friends. If we weren't, I don't think you'd be letting me hold you like this. And you definitely would have fought me more. You'd probably always be someone I cherish, even if you don't feel the same. Even if you belong to me now. Well, I'm sorry, but you do belong to me. The sooner you accept that, the sooner we can start getting things back to normal. Then we can make any normal, and I can try to make you happy. You don't know that. Do you want me to leave so this can settle in? So you want to stay yelling against me while also all angry and hating my guts? Honestly, I can live with that. Do you still want to watch your show? I should have guessed. Another time then. Want a background YouTube video on how about the guided talks about old amusement parks? I'll try to find it. Huh. Where's the remote? Right, thanks. Stuff's gonna be okay, I promise. Eventually, at least.